After the age of 60, many women begin to notice changes that seem small at first, but over time start to limit daily life. Getting up from a chair requires more effort, walking feels heavier, and balance is no longer the same. This doesn't happen suddenly, it's a slow and silent process. And although many people believe it's just aging, there is a main factor behind it, the loss of muscle mass and strength, known as sarcopenia. The good news is that this is not permanent. The body continues to respond to the right stimuli, even after the age of 60. And you don't need a gym, equipment, or complex workouts. What really makes a difference are simple movements, done consistently and correctly. The first exercise is heel raises, something extremely simple but very powerful. When you lift your heels off the ground, you activate your calf muscles, especially the gastrocnemius and soleus. These muscles are essential for walking steadily, maintaining balance, and even helping blood circulation, acting like a kind of pump that pushes blood back to the heart. Over time, when these muscles weaken, you may feel heavy legs, slower steps, and reduced stability. That's where this exercise becomes a true reset for the body. Stand up, lightly hold onto something if needed, slowly lift your heels, hold for a second at the top, and lower them with control. It's not about speed, it's about feeling the muscle work. Do 10 to 15 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. If you feel shaking, don't worry, it means the muscle is being activated again. The second exercise is even more important because it is directly linked to your independence, sitting down and standing up from a chair. This simple movement is something you do every day without noticing, but when it starts to become difficult, it is one of the first signs of real strength loss. The chair squat strengthens the muscles of the thighs, glutes, and core, which are essential for standing up, walking, and maintaining stability. To do it, sit on a sturdy chair, place your feet on the ground, lean your torso slightly forward, and stand up using the strength of your legs. Then sit down slowly without dropping yourself. Start with 8 to 12 repetitions, 3 sets. If it's difficult, use your hands for light support. If it becomes easy, cross your arms over your chest or use a lower chair. This exercise doesn't just strengthen your body, it gives back something even more important, confidence in your movements. And when you feel more secure, everything changes in your daily routine. Now we come to the third exercise, which is the most important for preventing falls and improving balance, gait activation with hip control. Here, you will directly work the muscles responsible for lifting the leg and stabilizing the body while walking. Stand up, hold onto a chair or wall if needed, and slowly lift one knee toward your chest. Hold for a second, then move the same leg backward, contracting the glute. Return to the center and repeat. Then switch sides. This movement strengthens the hip flexors and glutes, which are essential for maintaining stability while walking. Do 10 to 12 repetitions on each side, calmly and with control. The goal is not speed, but precision. Over time, you will notice your steps becoming more stable, your balance improving, and that feeling of insecurity while walking starting to fade. These 3 exercises work together in a complementary way. Heel raises improve your base and circulation, sitting and standing restores functional strength, and the marching exercise activates balance and stability. It's not about doing a lot, it's about doing what matters every day. The body responds to what you repeat. And small movements done consistently have a much greater impact than intense exercises done occasionally. Start today, even if it's with just a few repetitions. Over time, your body will respond, your strength will return, and your confidence will too. Because aging doesn't mean losing your ability, it just means you need to train smarter. When the quadriceps and glutes begin to weaken, simple daily movements start to feel more difficult, heavier, and less safe. Getting up from a chair, getting out of a car, or even bending down stops being automatic and starts requiring effort. Many women begin using their hands to push themselves up or avoid sitting in lower places without realizing that this is already a clear sign of functional strength loss, often associated with sarcopenia. Sitting down and standing up from a chair then becomes one of the most important exercises because it retrains the body to generate strength directly through the legs, without relying on momentum or arm support. To perform it correctly, sit on the front edge of a sturdy chair, with your feet firmly on the ground and aligned under your knees. Keep your chest open, your spine upright, and your weight evenly distributed between both feet. From this position, lean your torso slightly forward from the hips and stand up by pushing through your heels, avoiding the use of your hands. Once standing, hold for a moment to feel the muscle contraction, then slowly lower yourself with control, without dropping down. The slower and more controlled the movement, the greater the strengthening stimulus. Ideally, perform 8 to 12 repetitions, with short breaks between sets. If at first it's difficult to stand up without support, lightly place your hands on your thighs for assistance and gradually reduce this help as your strength improves. If the exercise becomes easy, you can increase the challenge by placing your feet slightly farther back or using a lower chair. This exercise works because it rebuilds exactly the strength you need to live independently, reducing stress on the knees. Now, moving on to the third exercise, we have wall push-ups, one of the safest and most effective ways to strengthen the upper body after the age of 60. Many women avoid traditional push-ups because they feel discomfort in their wrists, shoulders, or spine, but the wall version eliminates these difficulties while still providing important benefits. This exercise strengthens the chest, shoulders, arms, and core at the same time, while also helping to improve posture. Over the years, it is common to develop a more rounded posture due to time spent sitting, using a phone, or doing activities in front of the body. Wall push-ups help correct this pattern by strengthening the muscles responsible for keeping the body upright. To perform it, stand facing a wall and place your hands at chest height, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Take a few steps back until your body forms a straight line from your head to your heels. Engage your core and keep your chest open. Then slowly bend your elbows, bringing your body closer to the wall. Pause briefly when your chest is close to the wall and push back with control to the starting position. The movement should be slow and controlled, without using momentum. Aim to perform 10 to 15 repetitions, in 2 to 3 sets, always respecting your own pace. This exercise not only strengthens the upper body but also protects the spine, improves overall balance, and helps make simple tasks like pushing, lifting objects, or even maintaining good posture easier and more natural again. To make the exercise easier, you can simply move closer to the wall, reducing the load on your arms and shoulders. To increase the challenge, take a step back, support yourself on your fingertips, or even slightly lift one leg, which requires more core activation and further improves body control. If you feel tension in your shoulders, adjust your hand position slightly lower and focus on keeping your neck relaxed and your shoulders loose, avoiding lifting your traps. Wall push-ups work because they develop a type of strength that is essential for daily life, pushing strength. This is the strength you use when getting up from the floor, carrying bags, supporting yourself to prevent a fall, or even getting out of bed. When the upper body is strong, balance improves, joints are better protected, and movements become more controlled and less painful. Over time, this exercise restores something many women lose without realizing: confidence in their own body. That sense of security to move without fear, to support yourself without hesitation, and to perform simple tasks naturally. And here is the most important point of all this. These movements are not random. Each one has a specific function in your body. Heel raises activate the muscles that stabilize each step and improve circulation. Sitting and standing from a chair rebuilds leg and hip strength, which are the foundation of your independence. And wall push-ups strengthen the upper body, bringing more stability and control to your movements. You don't need long workouts or complicated routines. Just a few minutes a day, done with attention and consistency, are enough to transform the way your body responds. Little by little, you'll notice that walking feels lighter, standing up becomes easier, and your body starts to respond with more strength and stability. Because in the end, it's not about doing a lot. It's about doing what matters every day. And that's what truly restores strength, balance, and quality of life.